So welcome everybody. It's always so nice to see your faces. Don't you just love technology, hey?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean it's like every week we have this catch up and we can see each other. It's just awesome. So thanks for taking this time to tune in, especially on this cold winter's night. It's really yucky. But so tonight we're going to just cover a few little things. Some of it is recap on what Angela told us last week, just for those that weren't there. And then Glenda is going to share that beautiful system of hers with us. I'm really excited about that because I don't know how to do that. So that's going to be nice. And I just want to mention that I sent you guys all a link to my YouTube channel. So what I've done is, I've tried to just condense and put all the videos in one place so it's easy for all of us to find. If you know of one or if you're using one that's really good that's not on there, just flick it to me and I can add it. But, sometimes I get overwhelmed because there's thousands of videos on YouTube if you go in there. It's just nice to have them all sort of in one spot. From my side, as normal, my Facebook stuff is working really well. My new page is doing good. And what I've decided I'm going to do, and this is a little tip that we were given last week by Anna, Fernanda and G and I when we met with her, was that she said that if your private profile is getting too busy with Jeanette stuff, or if you feel that you can't post what you want to post, then what you should do is create yourself a new private profile and invite your family and friends across to your new one and use your current one as your business one. So I've decided I'm going to do that. I'm in the process of doing that. So because for me, what I did is I sent you today some names of all the top women in Jeunesse. When you go into those women's profiles and you have a look, they post Jeunesse stuff all the time. It's all about events, it's about meetings, it's about rank advancements, it's about company statistics and all that kind of stuff. There's hardly anything about their personal lives on there. It's their personal life, but it's business. And you go and have a look, all of them. There's not one that I could find where they put up pictures of their kids or, something like that. And now I've discovered what it is that they're doing. They're all running two personal profile pages. Okay, and the one is the easiest thing to do is just create another one and just invite your friends and family across there. So what you do is you create the second profile, you do a group message to your friends and family, and you just say, guys, I've started a new profile because my current one is becoming more a business one. So send me a friend request on the other one so I get you out of the business stuff. And I'm telling you now, a lot of them will be really happy that you've done that.
Yeah.
Especially for me, because I'm just using it more and more and more for business because it's working for me. I feel that that's what I want to do. And that's what all these other women are doing. So that's just a tip that we were given by Anna. Fernanda especially asked about it because, it's difficult for her because she's still got a full-time job, so she can't put too much business stuff on her profile. But doing that, you actually can because you're just breaking the two away. So, I sort of gather now's the time to do it. Yeah.
So do you delete them then off your business, like off your first personal one?
Yeah.
When they join your second one?
Yeah. I mean, give them the choice. If they're happy to stay where they are and they know that's going to become like a really busy business one, leave them there. But for the ones, and I think most of them will want to get off of it. I've definitely got friends in South Africa and I can see how they watch what I'm doing. They probably will want to stay on the one I'm on now because they're watching me. Whereas some others will just say, please get me off there, get me onto it. So, it's just a way, and I think now's the best time to do it, guys, because we're still so limited on our friends. Imagine if you're trying to do it when you've got 5,000 friends. That'll be a nightmare. So do it now if you can. If that's the way you want to go, you don't have to. It's just an idea. Like, if you're one of those people that's hesitant to post, then you should create another profile. Okay,
Do you keep it as the same name?
yes, exactly the same name.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do
even
you differentiate?
And even the same profile photo, you can even have the same profile photo. Like Anna has one, her face on the one is maybe just onto the one side, and the other one she's maybe just doing this, but it's the same photo basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, as I said, you don't have to do it, but if you're reluctant to post, it's going to mess with your business in the long term. So then I would encourage you to make another profile. So for me, I'm not reluctant to post because I sort of think, you know what, if they don't want to see it, they can unfriend me. But I'm just thinking long term, it's probably the right thing to do is to put my family and so on a different page. And like Anna says, you know, she'll only put a post up there once a week. Just something about the family, and so it won't be this everyday kind of thing. But you know, then you're not going to be afraid to post events or whatever is coming up because you know it's going to be more business for you. So that's just a tip if you want to go that way. Then I don't know if all of you got this, but we were told last week to aim to get to Sapphire, you need 30 enrollments. To get to Sapphire, you need 30 enrollments. To get to Sapphire Elite, you need 60 enrollments. And to get to Ruby, you need 70 enrollments. Okay, because, you know, it's a numbers game. So after 30, organically, you're going to have X amount doing the business and X amount just being product users. But these are stats that have worked for all of those guys. If you look at Andy, she's enrolled, I think, 66 or 68 or 64, somewhere there. And she's on, well, she's Emerald already, so she's really done well with that because she's obviously got more business builders. But that's a guideline. They just say 30 to get to Sapphire, 60 to get to Sapphire Elite, and then your next is the 10 extra. And from there, it starts organically growing quickly.
But you have to have a certain amount of executives in that, like for Sapphire, no.
No. Do you know, Angela says she's only got 6 business builders. Okay. So
really?
she's only got 6 business builders, yeah. I know Anna, and Anna is now Ruby. No, what is Anna? Sapphire Elite. No, she's Ruby.
Yeah.
No,
She's Sapphire Elite. Oh, is she Ruby?
Oh, yeah,
now?
she's Sapphire Elite.
No, she's Ruby because Karina's Sapphire Elite. Yeah, Anna's gone Ruby. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Anna has only enrolled, she gave me her figures the other day. It's also 60 people, 60-something people. But she's only got 1 Sapphire Elite under her, and the rest are all pearls and jade. Can you believe that? So she's Ruby. She's got 1 Sapphire Elite, and then she's got like 6 pearls and 3 jades, and then some execs. Yeah. So that's pretty good, eh?
But is the secret to that, Charlotte, then for you to get all your people on ownership as well?
Well, yeah, because, you know, with those matching bonuses, this is another thing we learned last week, is that when you've got 5 people on auto-ship, your matching bonus for level 1 goes from 20% to 25%. When you've got 10 people on auto-ship, your matching bonus goes to 30%. That's a hell of a jump, guys. If you're doing, you know, if you've got some good level 1s, that's a huge income in your jump in your income. But I think for us it's easy because we're so used to getting people on auto-ship. You know, so if you've got business, especially, it's easy to have 10 of them on auto-ship because they have to be on auto-ship in any way. So remember those figures. Another thing that I heard Angela say over and over and over, I don't know if you picked this up, is that we have revolutionary product range. So when she speaks to people, she says we have a revolutionary product range. That's how she she sort of names the products. When I had her on a 3-way call yesterday with Brianna, I also heard her say that we have a revolutionary product range. So in other words, saying to people that, you know, this is like nothing else out there. But she uses those 3 words all the time, which is pretty cool. Okay, so with your business builders, there's 4 things you've got to make sure that you do with them. The very first thing is that you have got to get them on a 3-way call with a sapphire or higher. Okay, they recommend a sapphire or higher. I mean, I'm very happy to take the calls. Hopefully I'll be sapphire in the next 2 weeks. Well, I will be sapphire in the next 2 weeks. But, you know, just make sure you get them on a 3-way call. When I was on my 3-way call with Angela yesterday, I made myself notes on this card of the stuff that she covered. So if anybody wants it, I'll send it on to you. But there's 13 points that she covered. So now I know if I'm on a 3-way call, I'll make sure I run through those same things with the person.
Yeah.
The second thing is you've got to make sure your business builders are told upfront about the packs. You know, we were never taught this properly, but we're learning now. Make sure, even if you feel like you're going to offend them, even if you feel like they're going to run away because you're telling them about the bigger packs, you have to tell them. Because otherwise they can come back later to you and say, why didn't you tell me about that jumbo pack? I should have taken that because of the auto ships, blah, blah, blah. You just have to tell them, okay? I think this afternoon with Mariki, we had this lady, you know, who's looking at the business. I went through all the packs. I said to her, you've got to go with a minimum of the ambassador. She's looking at the jumbo pack now. And for her, it was no big deal. You know? So, I mean, when you're looking at a product user, sell them the basic pack because that's all they need initially. Maybe the basic pack now plus 1 more product. But definitely for business builders, try and go pull or above or really ambassador or above. But then at the same time, don't lose people, guys. You know, if somebody really genuinely can't afford it, put them on the basic pack, but make sure they know they should upgrade. Okay. The other thing Angela told us is that help them, if they're going to go on the bigger pack, help them to pay that pack back within the first months. You know, if they get 2 or 3 people enrolled on an ambassador pack, they've paid it back. It's $250 bonus on each one. So that's important too, that we help people, you know, get some of their money back quickly. So the first thing is introduce them to upline. The second thing is the bigger pack. The third thing is they've got to sit down and clearly identify their 5-year plan. Because this is not a 1 month thing or 2 months, or I'm going to just give it 3 months and see how I go. This is like a 2 to 5 year plan. If you're serious about the business, work out a 2 to 5 year plan and then work according to that. You know, some of us like me, I just want to do this fast now because I want to. Like I've got the time, you know, there's circumstances, so I choose to do it that way. But for most people, it can be a 5-year plan. But still to know that at the end of the 5 years, you're going to be earning $50,000 a month, you're never going to get that in your job. So it's still a great thing, but make sure they work out the plan and that you do that with them. So it's goal setting. And then make sure you welcome them on the J-Fire. Those are 4 really crucial things. Make sure you've put them on the Facebook pages and make sure you put up a big welcome there on the J-Fire page. Yeah, and I also clarified for us what those pages are for. Because a little while ago, Aaron put up a little bit of a snotty comment. I don't know if you guys saw that. You know, he didn't want to see any product queries and so forth on the page. But that was J-Fire International. Okay, apparently that's Aaron's page. So we don't really do much in there besides just look. The page we use for questions, for welcomes, for rank advancements is J-Fire Team. Okay, so you're allowed to post any question on there. If you've got a product question, you post it. Remember to always search first because, you know, at the top right you can search. search first, and you may get an answer on your product question, but if you don't, just post it on there. Or whatever your question, you may ask for testimonies, whatever, you can post it on there. Okay, then what Anna covered, and you may have notes on this, but like Glenda was in there, so I'll just quickly run through it, is the non-negotiables in your business. Like what is totally not negotiable? The first thing is enrollments. You have to enroll people. You cannot wait for your downline or other people to enroll. You have to enroll people. And the faster you enroll, the faster your cycles are going to grow organically because the downline grows. So cycles have got to grow. Okay? The second thing is consistent effort always wins. You have got to take daily consistent effort. It's not negotiable. You know, Monday, the whole weekend, I didn't feel too well. So I was like, I still work, but I just didn't feel too hot. Monday morning, I felt really sorry for myself. I was lying in the bed thinking, I think I'm just going to stay in bed today. I'm not going to get up. I just don't feel like it. I just didn't feel like working. But I got up and I came down and I just, you just feel like, some days you just feel like you just don't want to go there. Anyway, I got up, I dressed and I came down and I worked and I had 3 enrollments on Monday. Isn't that awesome? So I just learned you can't go with your feelings. It's daily, consistent action that's going to get us to where we want to be, girls. So when you have those moments where you don't feel like it, I don't know, just pray, just listen to music, do what you got to do, but just keep going because it's when we pull through those moments that we are going to get success and we're going to make it. Then she said daily action. So what does daily action mean? What do I need to do? 3 to 5 calls every day. And she's saying 5-minute chats. You know, this is where I struggle because when I get on the phone, it's taking me 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she would have phoned all her people in the time I talk to one. So I've got to get really good at that. You know, I've got to cut back in what I say. But 5-minute chat. So she basically just gets on the phone and says, hey, how are you going? I've got to tell you about this thing. Are you interested? Yes, no, okay, no problem. See you next week kind of thing. That's how quick she makes the calls. Then you should every day be sending information to 1 to 2 people. So when you start sending information, that turns from a cold lead into a hot lead. So we're now talking about a hot lead because they want information. So every day 1 to 2 information. And we asked her, what does she send? And she said, well, she says to the person, would you like the short version or the long version? Short version, she means that she sends Secret of Jeunesse, the video. Long version, she'll send, if it's a female, she'll send her own webinar. And it's on my YouTube. Have a look. You'll see it's there. If it's a male, she'll send either Aaron's webinar or Schultz or maybe Lyndon's. She'll send one of the guys. So she doesn't do what we do. She doesn't send, I send Instantly Ageless and all this other stuff. She just sends those 2. So it's either the short or the long version. How much time have you got? And then, that she does a follow-up. She does 1 to 2 follow-ups every day. And a follow-up could be a Facebook message, but it could be a phone call, whatever you use. And then also every day 3-way calls. So if you even just talking to somebody new and they haven't yet enrolled, you can pop them on a 3-way call. I loved that 3-way call yesterday because I just totally zipped it. And for 25 minutes, I just learned. I learned everything that the woman said. She's just amazing. So it's 3-way calls, even when you're talking to somebody new and you haven't got them over the line yet, just say, hey, you know what? I would love for you to meet so-and-so. Hang on a sec, I just want to see if they're available. Don't even give the person a chance to say no. Just quickly get them on the phone. And then you'll see it'll just make such a difference in your business. So guys, that's basically what we learned from Angela. Let's give it over to Glenda to train us on that system. and then we'll open it up to questions afterwards. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're going to have to tell me how to share my screen, though.
Okay. Kendall, when you hover, if you go down the bottom, does it say share screen?
Yeah, so I just...
Okay. So you click on that, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is it? Okay, there you are.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so it's something called MailChimp.
Yeah.
So it's you might want to write this down, www.mailchimp.com. I'll just go there. So can you see it on top there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do I get rid of the site? Okay, I've got it, don't worry. Okay, so you're going to opt for sign up for free, because that's how you can start and see if you want to pay. I don't pay at all, so you just sign up for free.
Okay.
So I'm just going to log in quickly. So I'm logged in. So what I suggest you do is you can start off with your lists, putting your email addresses in here. And what is really good is that you can, you know, break them up. You can have different lists, say a hot list or, you know, customer list. I've got people that I send my newsletter out to. I've got people that I send Janice out to. It's always good to have a test list. So you can put your email address in there so that you can see what it looks like once you've designed the ad or whatever, the flyer that you want to go out. So you send it to yourself and you can see exactly what it looks like on your mobile or on your laptop. Okay. Just tell me if I'm going too fast.
No, you're good.
Okay. Very simple, very easy. You can go here, create list. Okay.
Yeah.
Up there, create list. So do you want to create a new list, or do you just want to subdivide an existing list with groups? So you can even subdivide. Pretty self-explanatory. So I'll go create list, list name. I'll make this test 2. Which email address do you want to send it from so that people can recognize that it's from you? So I just use my Glenda at Body and Mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Default name, you can use your company name, Body and Mind, like I use Body and Mind Connection, or just your name. Okay, I don't use this at all. You can use it, a reminder about how the recipient joined your list. In my case, it could be a friend or a client. I don't really use that. Right. I don't use any of that. So you can just save it. Please check your entry and try again. Let's just see. Let me just write in there. Looks like they want us to put that in. Okay, so if I go back to my list, there's my test list 2 there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can start with a campaign, what we call a campaign.
Yeah.
So you go to your campaign. Now you can see I've done quite a few there. To create one, we go create campaign. So just use the regular campaign all the time. These are paid ones. So, and the regular one is fine to use. So to which list do you want to send this? I just always send to my test list so that I can see it first. Send to the entire list. And then you press next at the bottom. Okay, so you can name your campaign. Like I did there, Skin Solutions. And what's going to come up as your emailing subject? You can still leave it the same, Skin Solutions, whatever you want to the person to see or attract the attention.
Yeah.
When they open their email. So it's coming from me, from my email address. I always track my opens. I'll show you why later on. These are all paid ones. So this side, you know, where it's ticked track open, track clicks, track plain text clicks, you can do those. The rest are all paid. I've never had to use them, so that's why I haven't bothered paying. You can also choose to auto, oh, it's not letting me do it now. It's obviously paid too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we go next. So you can select a template that they have already. It's really easy. Let's go. You see, they all drag and drop. So you can decide beforehand what is it that you want to do. So these little gray squares that we see here are pictures that you can put in.
Yeah.
So you decide beforehand, you know, I want to put one big picture in, or this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about the different products, or I want to show 3 photos of skin. Let's just do, so there we select that one. So it also gives you an idea of what it'll look like on a mobile phone.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So you start designing your email, which is not. So we're going to view it in the browser just to work. Don't know what it's doing now. Just want to see if it takes me back. I don't know why it's taken me out. Oh.
Technology.
I know. Okay, well, I'll show you this while I'm here. So these are your templates that you can select from. You can also, if you've saved one prior and you just want to add to it or take away from it, you can do that and choose one that you've already used before and just, you know, update it.
Yeah.
It goes to your recently sent campaigns, or it's got themes that you can use already. So these are the featured ones. So what you can do, look, there's arty ones. It gives you a pretty good idea on sort of motivation, what you can do with some of these. And I'll show you. Let me just show you where's the one that I used. You can use any of them. There's one I've used. I've just put in body and mind at the top. So it's already for you. You don't have to do a lot of thinking. It's already there for you.
That's good.
There's a lot of noise in the background with someone's. I'm finding it really hard to sort of hear myself.
Okay, we should all just mute, guys. Can you just your...
Yeah, maybe mute, yeah. And just unmute if you have any questions. And stop me if I'm going too fast. So remember that one? So you select. And you click on it, okay? And you can really replace it with anything. you can edit it and like change the colors. So it gives you the option to edit whatever's there already, or you can replace it. So you can either upload there from your computer, or, you know, I've been working on it already, so I can put anything in there. Where's my body and mind thing? So I could just select. It puts it in there for me. So you just click wherever you want to change. So you can type whatever and just change whatever writing you want to do. Here's the styles you can do it in. The font is there, the font size, and you've got the different colors that you can change your text to. Okay. You can change your text color there as well, background if you want to. I never really play around with that. So you go to the next one, and just type whatever you need to. What's nice about this is, you know where you put order now, you can just put in your Jeunesse link there, so whenever they click on there, it goes straight to your Jeunesse page. Okay, so let me find my Jeunesse page. So I'll just copy. Here it is. Oh, that's coming up. I don't know how to get back there. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I would just put that in there and save and close. So whoever clicks on there will go straight to my Jeunesse page. You can play around, you can change the pictures, you can add in. So if I want to add in content or add in pictures, you see it here. So I can go and it'll show me where I can drop. I can sort of drop there. I can drop there, drop. So I want to drop a box there. So I can go and I can edit. So I want to go upload. So I'm going to browse, and I'm either going to go to my library that I already have there, or I can go upload from my computer. So it goes to, say, my desktop, and I can upload a happy cat if I want to. See? Okay, so save and close. And you can put anything in there. You can see you can put 4 images in there. So say I want to design it and put it in there. It'll drop in. You go, you edit, browse, do the same thing. So I want to select one of these. And once you've used a picture and you've uploaded it from your computer, it'll stay in your library. See, I've uploaded that cat. It's there. So I can use it again if I need to. Okay, so let me just go back. Oh, why is it doing that now? Probably should have gone back. Let me just, okay. See, so you can play around with it and write in any content that will sort of draw attention, or, you know. You can go next. So, yeah, once again, we're going to send, you just check that it's sending to your list, your test list. Okay, so if you wanted to add someone in here, you could still edit right there, which we don't need to. We're going to be sending to the entire list. Okay, there we go. Next, just to make sure that everything's there. I don't know why it's going like that now. Okay, so everything's right. Sending there. So it goes. I don't know why it's not hitting send. Ah, default header content. Looks like you've left our default. If it has any errors, it'll come up with an error. So you go and you resolve it. It's very easy. Let's see, content header. So it's best, you see where I haven't used that up there? I can either use that or I can just delete it. So it asks me, are you sure? And I go, yes, delete. Okay, so otherwise that will be stuck up in the email. People will be able to see it. So let's try it now and see if it works. So I'm going send. So it says you're about to send a campaign to 2 subscribers. It's very cute. And then you can, now I can't get, let me just see if I can put this on the side. There we go. So go send now. Okay, so it means it's sent successfully. Now, once it's sent, you can actually go and you can see, you can go to reports and see who has clicked on it. So we go to reports. So that was my previous, okay, that won't be open. That was the one I've just sent. So let's look at my previous one, the laser lipo. It'll tell me that there were 31 opened. There's one that bounced, so there's a problem with one of my email addresses. So I can go click on it and go see which one it is. See, and it'll give me the chance to correct that and resend or just delete it. Let's see what the bounce reason is. It looks like the servers rejected it. Yeah. Okay, so let's just do that again, report. And then you can see who's opened it. And it's actually quite funny because you can see that person has opened it twice. You sometimes have people, that person's opened it 3 times to have a look. And that some people actually take the time to rate it and say they enjoyed whatever you've sent, which is, it's good. The higher the rating, your rating is with MailChimp, the more features you can have. So, yeah, let me just have a look. Yeah, so that's basically it. So if you want to go your campaign, it'll automatically save all your campaigns that you've sent. You can see there's quite a few that I've done over time, and you can always just go back and just change them up, you know, or you can, okay, you can go straight to your report, or you can replicate it and then make your changes so that you always keep it. Or you can also go social share, which I think it allows you to go to Twitter, Facebook, and let's just see who the other one is. Okay, it's not showing me. But you can even use this while we're here. You can use this URL there to paste into Twitter, into Facebook. I haven't used this QR scanning. I'm not sure how that works. I haven't used that as yet. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope I've covered sort of everything. Are there any questions?
So to get it on Facebook, you just post that URL?
Yeah, that URL. Or I'm just trying to see if because I know it comes up with, if I just want to see the details. Yeah.
So Glenda, if you want them to reply, so you create that, you send it off, you want them to reply with their details. Is that what's going to happen, yeah?
Yeah, they can. They'll email you. They'll have, if you put your email in, when you set up your account, sorry, it'll talk you through when you go and open your account. You must put your email in. So they have your email, your telephone number, everything will be at the bottom of your campaign. It automatically puts it in. So you might not see it on this one. Let me just see. It automatically puts it in there for you. Your mailing address, your address, your physical address if you want it, and it'll have the chance here to unsubscribe or update your subscription preferences. Yeah, here we go. There we go. You can send that to Facebook there. You can send it to Twitter and to Instagram.
Okay.
Okay, whatever you've done, you can do that. Yeah, so it's a good idea to collect email addresses.
So if I want to use, say I want to create an advert, work from home.
Yeah,
Click
you
here.
can just yeah.
They click there and they actually leave their email address and their name.
Yes, they can do that.
Yeah, can I do that?
Are you talking about there? You can go click. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can do that, Charlotte.
Okay.
Where are you going to direct that to though? For them to leave
to my email.
Yeah. You can do that.
Direct it back to my email?
I've never tried it myself, but it's coming from your email, so I suppose you can write a little note in there, email me with your details. But if they're going to subscribe there, you're going to have their detail here under your lists anyway.
Oh, I see. But you see, I don't have their details, so I'm trying to gather their details.
Oh, yeah, you're trying to gather. I've never tried that.
It should work.
Maybe draw up something and just say subscribe to my I'm starting a new mailing list. Even if you don't have a mailing list, you can just mail it to yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And then sort of copy and paste, and or if it's okay, just copy that little URL that I showed you and post that. Yeah, you can do it that way too. Yeah.
Thank you. That's great.
Okay. So pleasure. So yeah, just remember you can either use the the templates that you already have and the campaigns. You don't have to use the ready-made ones. You can just play around and make your own too. It's very versatile. So yeah, have fun with it.
Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Yeah.
Pleasure.
It's so good to learn new systems. And most of them are really simple. It's just you just got to start using them, and then you see how.
Yeah, that one's really simple and really user friendly. So yeah.
So it's even a great tool to to create a database of all your emails.
That's what I've done. I've created a database, of all the people that I've sort of seen over the years, and yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I also do my monthly newsletter from here. So that's, you have that option too of doing your newsletter, creating a newsletter. So yeah.
That's excellent.
Okay, so how do I unsave or unshare my screen?
Just
I don't know how to
do it. Again, where it says share screen, just click back on that. At the bottom, it should say. Maybe I can do it from here.
Oh, there we go. Stop share. There we go. Yeah.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks, Linda.
Pleasure.
What's going on here now? Okay, girls, how was that? Any questions? No,
that's awesome.
Any other questions regarding Janice or I think we've got you on and Brendan. I don't know where Joe's gone. We lost Joe. We've really got to get our teams on these calls, guys.
I tried.
I tried to. It's only Brendan. Have we recorded this, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How come teams aren't on here? What are you getting as feedback? 'Cause we got
Work and children.
work and children. So is it a bad time, 7:30?
late night shopping Thursday. A lot of people are working because it's late night shopping. Some people working and shopping. Yeah.
And shopping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you guys think we should change it to a different night?
Possibly. I don't know what you girls think.
Okay. Fernanda, what do you think?
I'll make any night. I'm not really sure. I think a lot of it is to do with commitment as well.
Wes?
Yeah, I'm easy, but I can understand that some people might be working because it is late night shopping. So yeah, or maybe just a bit later. But then it can be difficult for people in New Zealand.
Yeah, my daughter is sick, so she couldn't come on. But yeah, it is late in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Unless you put it on the message page, Charlotte, and see like would a different night suit people better.
Okay. We'll do that.
Mm.
Yeah, look, I mean, I find it really valuable. I don't know about you, but I mean, just learning the system tonight was awesome for me. So
yeah,
it's fabulous.
You always learn something new because somebody just shares some nice nuggets that you'll remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
and it's very motivational as well for everybody, even if you're having a bad day, just to come on and,
Absolutely, yeah.
know that somebody else will bump you up.
I think that's so important, eh?
Yeah.
So, Una, share with us a bit, how's it going with you? Because we've all had a turn to talk. Now it's yours.
No. I've probably been more focusing on my Facebook page because I am working 5 days a week at the moment. So that's been something, and I'm still pretty slow on it, but I'm not procrastinating about it and I'm not beating myself up about it.
Good.
Again, but I want to get there quickly as well. But I am saying 3 to 5 years. So, the weekend I was like, oh my God, nothing's going right. I'm getting nowhere. And then I just said, stop it. So I've made, like last night I focused on, getting more friends, like to like my page and stuff like that. And that's working. So I've just done little strategies. I'm working with 2 of my team that I think will probably, I think they're focused, but they just don't know what to do. So as much as they say give 20% to the people, that you're bringing in, I'm probably giving a little bit more than that to them because I'm in the same position. So I understand where they're coming from. And if I don't understand something, then they're not understanding it either. Yeah. So I've sort of focused on them a little bit this week, and that's been really quite positive. So I'm just learning a little bit more myself.
Who are
so that's where, pardon?
Who are the 2 ladies you've been with?
Greta Benson. So she's the girl who wants to do the launch party on the 10th.
Yeah.
So she was here this evening and we spent about an hour and a half together. And she has a huge, huge warm list. Massive. And she's very focused. But she has got 3 very small children, like under 6. And she has a husband who's fly in, fly out and is home at the moment. And she works as well. So, but she doesn't make any issues about it. She does it in the pockets of her time, but she will be very focused the month that he's away.
Okay.
the month that he's here, he needs some attention. So,
as they all do, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Big time. And Donna is the Irish girl down in Sydney, and she actually, I didn't think she was very focused, but actually she made a bit of a breakthrough last night by going to the Jeunesse information night down there. So I'm going to be speaking to her at the weekend about some things. And again, she just doesn't know where to get started, She has no experience whatsoever, and at least we had a little bit with isogenics, you know, like I'm still very naive, really.
Do you know what is absolutely crucial? I looked at it again today. It's the J School. J School has 15 steps of where to get started. It's step 1, takes you through 15 steps, and it's the second thing the person's supposed to do. The first thing is a 5-minute video on the back office. The second thing is J School. So look, I'll finish off these 2 documents and put them on our message by tomorrow morning. And all you've got to do is send them that first document and say, this is where you start. That's all they need to watch.
Yeah.
You know, something that Anna's taught me in this last week. She said, Charlotte, you can impossibly not spend an hour a week with every one of your business builders because soon you're going to run out of time. She said, what you've got to learn to do is send them what they need. And then say, if you've got any questions, you know where I am. But you can't sit and go A to Z with each one of them because that hour and a half you could be using prospecting for other people. So all you've got to do is send them a link. Yeah. And what it does too is it teaches them to actually learn on their own. So you're not holding their hand all the time.
Well, that's what I told the 2 of them this evening. I said, like, you know, nobody's holding my hand. I'm asking for information, but you have to be proactive.
That's it.
And learn some stuff for yourself as well. So
it's crucial because otherwise they're going to always expect you to hold their hand. And, you know, you're going to get more and more business builders. You will not have the time. You just won't have the time to do that. But you've got to learn what to send them. What do they need? What's the crucial tools? So I know we're also trying to find, I mean, it's been a short little while for all of us, but we're getting there.
Can you just send the script that you use, like when you really connect with a business builder?
What I've got so many scripts. Which one? Because I sort of gauge by who I'm talking to, you know. So what if you say that? What do you mean?
If somebody says to you, yes, I'm really interested in the business side of it, like, you know, I know what to send, like if it's somebody like in beauty or whatever, but if it's like a multi-level marketer that you suddenly would come across, that would be where I would come unstuck because I don't have the language for it yet.
Then do you know what you do? You get on the phone. You don't send a script.
Okay.
You don't send anything. You get on the phone.
Just get on the phone. I connect with a 3-way call.
And then really this thing that I did about the 3-way call, that's what you put with them. Because that's what
so you send that.
You know, Angela had Brianna on the phone. Brianna's got MLM experience. And the way she spoke through all this stuff with her is exactly what you do with another MLM. Because it covered what are you interested in as a product or business? What's your why? Like, what are your goals? Why are you doing this? And then she shared some of her information about, you know, her experience, what she's done with Janice, where she's going. She shared a bit about the company. So that's what you would do with another MLM person. The same thing. I'll put that into a script and we'll send it to you as well tomorrow.
Oh, great.
Okay.
And can I just ask you, like, as regards, like, if we did come across somebody, and like, if you weren't available, how do we get Anna and Angela's number to text them to see if they're available?
I'll send them to you. Because you're all allowed to have their numbers. They've said we can give their numbers out to you, so I'll send it.
So you would just send them a text and say, look, I'm going to connect with somebody tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Are you available?
Yeah. And they come back straight away. You know, if they can't do it, they'll tell you. They'll give you a different time, but normally they're available. You know, they can do it for you.
So as long as it's a business builder, they're happy to connect.
Yeah, and what I did, why I put Brianna on with Angela is because Brianna lives in Melbourne and Angela lives in Melbourne. So I thought, why would I put her on with Anna, who lives in Canberra? You know, I want to put her on with somebody in Melbourne. So now Angela is going to meet Brianna at the next op meeting, and she's going to really know who she is, so they can start building team. So when you pick who do you ring as the upline, you know, think, is it a male, is it a female? Men tend to want to speak to men more. You know, it's just that authority thing. I think you'll be better off getting Aaron or Lyndon or Craig, somebody like that, on a 3-way call with the guy. Whereas if it's a girl, look at where do they live, and if it's Brisbane, let's find maybe what's this girl's name? There's a Sapphire Elite. I forget now, but we'll find out. If you're not sure, who should you get a 3-way call with? Always try and get a leader who's in the same area, because it only makes sense. Because when they go to a meeting, they're going to know them already. They can start building team. But I'll send you Anna and Angela's number anyway.
And who would we find in Sydney, like for Donna, if I wanted to connect her with somebody?
So this girl yesterday or Tuesday that I had in Sydney, I connected with Denise.
Was she
somebody?
Was she somebody from America?
Yeah, she sounded like she's got a foreign accent.
And I think she come from the Gold Coast. She said, Donna texted me and said she didn't get a chance to talk to her because the lady had people all around her. So
that could be Maya. Maya is also in Sydney. She's excellent too. She's a lovely lady. But yeah, I mean, just shout when you need to find somebody. We'll find out who's the leader. Or what I did on Tuesday is I just sent Anna a message. I said, you know who's running Sydney tonight? Because I want to get in touch with her. And she told me, and I just Facebook messaged her. But what you got to do too, guys, is make sure you Facebook friend request all these leaders. The minute you find you've got another leader, friend request the person. I'll send you the Sydney lady's name. I just got to look it up. I can't remember now.
Okay, thank you.
Friend request them, so that when you want to send them a message, you're already friends with them, and it's not box. And those 4 ladies I told you today that are top in Janice, follow them. Go find them on Facebook and follow them so you can see what they have. You're a quick learner, Una.
Look, I'm still in my uniform. I'm like, Jesus.
Okay, guys, that's it from me. Have you guys got any other questions? Fernanda, you look so tired.
No, okay, I am tired.
You look exhausted.
I need a weekend.
Yeah. So are you finished now with school?
Oh, one more day.
One more day, okay. Well, then you
and then 2 weeks off.
Then you need to rest a bit, okay?
Then I have to work on Janice.
First,
Yeah.
then
stop.
you work on Janice. First, have a bit of a rest so you can recover.
I will.
And
Can I ask one more thing, Charlotte?
Pardon?
May I ask one more thing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have my aunt in Canada who's going to be a product user, and she's signed up on a basic pack. So she texts me today and she's like, oh, I'm going Great Guns. Now I want to get Reserve, and I want to get more serum, and I want to get more day cream. So I looked at it all and I thought, okay, she's a product user. So it would be really more beneficial for her partner to sign up, get another basic pack, put the Reserve onto it. They're going to save so much money and get 5 extra items. So isn't that a better thing? And because I can either use his name or I can use her daughter's name. Because then I thought I can do the same thing probably with her next month or the month after, and then I can make her so I'll have an executive in name only.
Yeah.
So is that the better thinking?
Go for it. It's fine because at the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's gonna create points. No matter how you sign it up, it's gonna create the same points. But it's going to give you that extra executive, so go.
Well, that's what I figure. So I thought it's a better way of thinking because it's more beneficial to her because she'll get way more products for the same money.
You're
very smart.
You see, you're not just a pretty face.
Very desperate.
That's so good.
You very smart.
I'm not,
you know.
I'm not doing nothing in that toilet.
Go to the toilet, Glenda.
No.
She
No.
she wants to work on Facebook or send messages and stuff, so she ends up going to the toilet like 10 times a day. So the other
from work.
are saying to her, "What's wrong with your bladder?"
I'm a nurse, Linda. I'm a nurse, so I don't get a lot of time. So I'm like, what? Toilet, and I'm looking.
We've had a few messages from her where she's like, "Girls, I'm on the toilet." She's funny.
In the pockets of your time.
That's it. That's it. Yeah.
You will be rewarded.
That's awesome. Yeah. Definitely.
You do the same, Fernanda.
Hey?
You do the same.
I do. But I have an office at school, and I can go and hide a little bit in my office sometimes. So I
can't hide.
Yeah.
Very visual.
Oh, it's funny.
Okay, thank you so much, Charlotte.
No worries.
Thank you,
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Linda.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Brendan. See ya.
Bye.
Brendan. Hope you get better quickly. See you. Bye.
Bye.
Take care. Bye.